This is David Wartofsky from Potomac Airfield. I'd like to discuss briefly with you the process for applying for clearance into the FRZ Airspace through Potomac Airfield. You're being asked to apply for what amounts to an Interagency Airspace Security Clearance Light. Once you're cleared through that process, you're then given some close hold codes and special procedures that you'll use before entering the airspace, either from the ground, from an airport or anywhere else, or as the Air Force would say, crossing the fence inbound. You start your application at the Potomac Airfield website for operations in or at or through Potomac Airfield. The website is www.potomac-airfield.com. Your first step is you'll fill out that online account with us, and that will create the connection necessary by which we then coordinate the clearance process through to the end. Once that process has been completed, it takes approximately a week or two, and then you'll be contacted with the information you need. So first step is go to www.potomac-airfield.com and click on the link that says Apply for Access. Fill out that information after you've accepted the terms and various thinly veiled threats. It will then download to you approximately 5 pages of documents. Those documents include various maps and instructions about what to do, and they will include the following. Set up an account with NATA, which is a fingerprint collector for the FBI and others. NATA will in turn download their fingerprint control forms to you, which you take with you to either Potomac Airfield, right here where we can do the fingerprints in the pilot shop, or to the National Airport Security Office, where they can also do the fingerprints. You bring 2 government-issued IDs. Once the fingerprints are done, make sure that you mail the fingerprint control forms back to NATA. Those fingerprint control forms create the chain of title that connect the fingerprints to actual databases. In addition, you'll need to contact the FAA Flight Standards District Office, or the FSDO as they're called. The FSDO basically is going to be checking to see if you're a legitimate pilot in the system and to see if you have a history of airspace violations. If you're a student pilot medical qualifies and will put you in the FAA system. Make sure you get your student medical first and then contact the FSDO for that portion of it. As soon as you've completed the FAA and the FSDO, which can be done in either order, there's no requirement, you just have to do both. So the last step is to send one of the forms we download, which is a TSA form. You need to send that form into TSA as instructed in the packet. That last form authorizes and notifies the TSA to pull together all of the information necessary to actually process your clearance. You'll find out it's a very straightforward process once you understand. One thing I would like to clarify is that fingerprints are used forensically to identify crime scenes, associations, and movements. They're also used to identify pre-existing trusted clearances. The point of all of that is that if you have a TS, SCI, or other security clearances, you get to do the fingerprints all over again. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I'm David Wartofsky. My phone number is 301-248-5720, and my email is bigcheese@potomac-airfield.com. That's bigcheese@potomac-airfield.com. If you just follow the instructions, everything will be fine. Trust me.